Hello everyone, and let's make a weekly update here of the crypto market, see where we are going and what is going on here. And we can see there's been some no names here moving higher, which is irrelevant. Zcoins, one of the smaller caps, privacy coins moving up a bit. Zcash and Monero was on here as well, 1.7 billion. That's quite a valuation there. I remember when this was $1. So it seems privacy coins or privacy blockchain projects are moving slightly higher. Walton Chain, wasn't that one of the, I forget what that was, but Dash is one of them, but only 2%. Nothing to write home about. And let's see here if we can also get in, focus in a little bit on the charts as usual here. We got to see what is going on here. And let me just make this a little bit bigger. There we go. And what is this? Bitcoin Cash 4 hours. Let's actually put it on the daily, I think. After the recent run up here, well, this was quite a good signal. Let's have a look on Bitcoin. That's the main one. And some people are now, well, you see there's quite a big a negative divergence here, so, and we're trading above the Bollinger Bands. So this usually points to some kind of a stabilization period, or even like a maybe even a major retracement coming up, maybe inside here 6,000 or something like that. So just have to see here. This looks like a fourth wave here. Usually you get this kind of head and shoulder, and then you get like a fifth wave, and then you get a bigger correction. If this is following these rules, and let's just see here from a fib retracement point of view, you know, we could be looking at the 61.8, yeah, 5.5 to 6.5 maybe, something like this. And that would also correspond to, well, to this seems to be a new uptrend here now. Kind of buy area in here. And if that's the case, then you know, we might be setting up a bigger run up for later on in a month or two. So for now I would be cautious with this. Negative diversion is, of course, as you know by now, it's you have a new high in price here. The RSI here is showing also a new high, so that's okay. Then you have a higher high, but you have a lower high on the RSI, and then you even have a higher high here, but even a lower level again on the RSI. So it's kind of like losing momentum kind of thing. So that's usually a warning sign. Keep that in mind as we go forward. And if we look at Ethereum, there's not a whole lot going on there. It's also kind of above the upper Bollinger Band here. And also negative divergence, so it looks like we need to take a break here, most likely. And if we look at the news, what's going on? Well, there was a lot of talk about this. Was it Facebook? Facebook may be the first to issue a digital payment system. It likely won't be the last, according to some early adopters, notably Cameron Winklevoss, co-founder of Gemini Exchange, believes that all of the FANG companies, which is Facebook, Apple, Amazon, Netflix, and Google, will begin adding coins over the next year or two. And of course, we know also, I mean, if this is going to be some kind of a digital payment system that they're going to use within their applications, there's of course also other companies that want to get in on this, probably MasterCard, Visa, you know, Utrust, PayPal kind of thing. Well, they're all in one group there. And so there could be some newcomers coming up there, and it would be very exciting to see if what kind of platforms these smaller guys might have, like Utrust, going forward, and how much they can, how much of the market share they can actually squeeze out. And here's an article: Bitcoin has started to show weakness just when everyone expected it to rally higher. Well, isn't that the usual way it is? And what else are they saying here? Fear and greed index is down only 1 point from yesterday, but sentiment does not take time to change in this market. yeah, nothing much actually. And talking about Ethereum here compared to Bitcoin, and let's see if there's anything else here. Decentralized video platform built on Ethereum raises 8 million. LivePeer, a decentralized video encoding platform built on the Ethereum network, announced it has received an 8 million Series A venture capital round led by Northzone. Noticing the increase in video streaming across the web and the prohibitive costs involved in transcoding, serial entrepreneur Doug and Eric built a platform that links encoding providers with anyone who needs processing power for video services. So yeah, I'm not even sure exactly what that means. Let's have a look here. Maybe some final thing here. It's again about Facebook's crypto Libra. It's a snag, they're saying here. US Congress and regulator must examine it first. Well, of course they will have to do that. And they're saying here that they're putting that on hold a bit, this Libra. Facebook's new cryptocurrency was and is still the biggest headline in both the cryptocurrency and the financial industry since the launch on the white paper on June 18th. Social media has decided to make a ground entrance into the cryptocurrency sphere by introducing a digital asset that can be used for a wide range of things, including money transfers and commerce. Yeah, so I guess they want to have a look at that from the regulatory side of the business, and that's about it, I think, for now. So couple of news there, and what is JP Morgan saying here? Russia to legalize digital assets within 2 weeks. Facebook Libra not included. Well, that one is so new that they couldn't possibly do that. But just keep in mind then that we're looking a bit. It's looking a bit half topish here. And what about the short term here? 4 hours as well. Yeah, it's even on the 4 hours, even like a small head and shoulder here, and probably looks like it's on its way lower again. And in the meantime, take care, follow the markets, and be careful, and we'll talk again soon.